Hi, today is December 28th, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 2068 for the year, Westbeth Community Room. The day before yesterday, I learned that my schedule could be accommodated, and I will be performing in the 5 to 6 p.m. hour at the New Year's Day marathon reading that will take place in the Westbeth Community Room on January 1st. I quickly wrote up an announcement, but I had trouble describing how to find the community room. Yesterday morning, I saw the poster for the event, and it has instructions. Enter the courtyard between Bank and Bethune. Room is midway between those streets, just inland from West Street / Route 9A between West Street and Washington Street. I don't think this is helpful, but perhaps it is somewhat better than nothing. Poem number 2069, Tom Smothers. First of all, the Times obit doesn't even mention that Tom Smothers played with the Plastic Ono Band and that he is name-checked in Give Peace a Chance. Second of all, I loved Tom Smothers so much. I probably didn't understand a lot of the humor on the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, but I always thought he was fucking hilarious. My father had one of their albums called It Must Have Been Something I Said, and I played that shit over and over. Crabs walk sideways and lobsters walk straight, and we won't let you take her for your mate. I just listened to that one again just now, and I laughed 4 times at least. He was so fucking funny, and his politics came correct, and he fought the censors tooth and nail, and he won a lot of those battles, and eventually the Comedy Hour got canceled. I watched a bit of video of the brothers just now. I mean, just now after before, when I listened to Crabs Walk Sideways. And you know that it's not entirely implausible that I got phrasing like, I mean, just now after before when I listened to from Tom Smothers. He was a goddamn fucking genius. Pardon my French, but fuck, he was the shit. Poem number 2070, Self-Objectification. I read an article in the Times yesterday reporting on a lawsuit that the Times had brought against OpenAI and Google. It continually referred to the Times as the Times, or the newspaper, which I found kind of funny because why didn't it say us or we instead? It reminded me of the introduction to my forthcoming book, which I wrote earlier this week. In it, I refer to myself as John S. Hall, or the author, when I could have said I or me instead. But I am no journalist. I'm a fucking goofball. Here's an odd quote from the article. The lawsuit filed on Wednesday apparently follows an impasse in negotiations involving the Times, Microsoft, and OpenAI. Why apparently? Wouldn't the Times know whether there was an impasse in negotiations involving itself and 2 other parties? Did the Times even ask for a comment from a spokesperson for the Times? My introduction quotes John S. Hall a number of times. For example, often when I'm blocked, says Hall, all I can think about is the block. Hall then explicates further. Even though I'm no journalist, I thought it was important to get a quote from the author about this, as it is clear that he was badly blocked a number of days ago. Couldn't the article have at least said emails sent to those at the Times familiar with the lawsuit were not returned, or something? Anything? Anyway, I look forward to finishing writing Me in the Dark and Other Poems this Sunday morning, and to releasing the book and the introduction later that day. Meanwhile, maybe the Times could collect some more facts about this story involving the Times, you think? Poem number 2071, Not a Paper Towel. I am not a paper towel who cleans up spills. I am not a paper cup of wine, which, if it were spilled on the table, would not be cleaned up by me, because I am not a paper towel. And I am not a gust of wind, which, first of all, could never be made of paper, and second all, could easily knock down the paper cup of wine, spilling its contents onto the table to be cleaned up by something that I am not, because I am not a paper towel. And the last poem of the day, poem number 2072, I am a paper towel. I heard the paper towel say, I am a paper towel, and if the wind should knock over your paper cup filled with wine, you can use me to clean up that spill and then throw me away. For I am not reusable, and I am not a dish towel. I am a paper towel. One and done. Tear me from the next towel over and take me where you need me to be and use me to do what you need to do and be done with me. And hearing the paper towel say this made me even happier than I already was that I am not a paper towel. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.